New parents have many hopes and dreams for their little ones. Each year, close to 5 million babies are born in the United States. These babies have something in common. They're all very fortunate to benefit from the newborn screening test. Newborn screening is a statewide public health program that identifies more than 60 rare, treatable conditions in newborn children.
It can save their babies' lives, or it can make a huge difference in having a child that can have a healthy and normal life. That's why it's important.
Of the 3,700 babies born in Connecticut each year, 1 in 300 are diagnosed with a serious condition. For Amy's son Mitchell, the newborn screening test found he had a rare urea cycle disorder. Within 7 days of birth, Mitchell received treatment that saved his life. Today, Mitchell is 11 years old and is able to successfully manage his metabolic condition. He loves to play golf, swim, hike, play on his iPad, and get together with friends. He leads an amazing, fulfilling life. The first step in the newborn screening test is an informative discussion with new parents. These are some important points to discuss. Some babies can look healthy, but still have a serious medical condition. Serious problems can be prevented if the condition is discovered quickly and treatment is started right away. A nurse, laboratory technician, or midwife takes a few drops of blood from the baby's heel, usually 1 to 2 days after birth. This blood is sent to the state lab for testing. All newborns receive this screening before they leave the hospital. We only test for treatable conditions. A newborn screen is just that, a screening test. It is not a diagnosis. Most newborn screens are within normal limits. Some babies will have to be retested. This does not mean they have a condition. It only means that further testing is necessary. Parents should ask their baby's pediatrician for newborn screening results at the first visit. It is very important to use the proper language when talking to parents. Newborn screening began in the 1960s with a test for phenylketonuria, or PKU. Today, PKU is only one of over 60 conditions that Connecticut screens for. And with advances in medicine and genetics, new conditions will continue to be added. The term PKU is outdated. The term newborn screen blood spot test should be used when talking to parents.
When parents have a better understanding about the process and the reason for newborn screening, if they are contacted later on, they're going to receive the news much better.
Here's what an interaction with a parent might look like.
Hi, how are you today?
Good.
It's about time for Jane to have her newborn screening. Has anyone talked to you yet about newborn screening?
No, what's that?
There are 3 things we generally do in the hospital as a part of newborn screening: a hearing test, a heart screening, and a newborn screening blood spot card.
A blood spot card? You have to draw her blood?
It's a quick and easy test to check for conditions that might be hidden at birth. We just take a little bit of blood from her heel and put it on a special paper. That paper is then sent to the state lab for testing.
But she looks perfect. Even the doctor said so. Why does she need it?
All babies in the country have newborn screening. Babies with some health problems may not look sick when they're born. Often, early testing is the only way to find the disorder before it harms the baby. If we find it and treat it early, we can help to prevent serious illness.
How do I get the results? What if something's wrong?
Your pediatrician will contact you as soon as possible if something is wrong. Most screens come back negative, but a few come back out of range, and that means more testing might be needed.
You mean that something's wrong?
Even if she does need more testing, it doesn't necessarily mean that Jane is sick. Further follow-up testing may all be normal, and if a baby is found to have a condition, there are treatments. This explains a little bit more about the process and what conditions we screen for in Connecticut. Do you have any questions?
The Connecticut Newborn Screening Program recommends that the first specimen be collected within 24 to 48 hours after birth. It is preferred that the specimen be taken as close as possible to 30 hours of life. Please review and follow the steps outlined in the Heel Stick Blood Specimen Collection Guidance document released by the Connecticut Newborn Screening Program. Here's a brief overview. Check the expiration date next to the hourglass on the card. Complete the demographic information box. Warm the infant's heel for about 3 minutes. Clean the site with an alcohol swab and allow it to dry thoroughly. Puncture the heel with a lancet and wipe away the first drop of blood with a sterile gauze. Allow a large drop of blood to form. Touch the filter paper circle on the front of the card to the blood drop. Completely fill all of the circles. The blood should soak completely through to the back of the card. You should be able to see the completely filled circle when you turn the card over. Complete the remainder of the information on the specimen card. Enter the specimen collection information into Maven and apply the Maven barcode label. It is extremely important that the time and date of collection, estimated gestational age, birth weight, and details of transfusion of blood products and parenteral nutrition are accurately recorded on the blood spot card and in Maven. Inaccurate or missing information can lead to inaccurate results. Allow the blood spot card to dry for at least 4 hours in a horizontal position. Avoid exposing the card to hot or humid conditions, as this can affect screening results. Finally, ship the card within 24 hours of collection. The state laboratory accepts specimens 24 hours a day, 7 days per week, regardless of holidays. The Connecticut Newborn Screening Program at the state laboratory will immediately report an out-of-range screening result to the birthing center or NICU, or if the baby has been discharged, to the baby's primary care provider. The result is also reported to the Connecticut Newborn Diagnosis and Treatment Network. Someone from the network will connect the family to the appropriate care team. Newborn screening has been declared as one of the 10 greatest public health achievements of the 21st century by the CDC, and is key to preventing disabilities for thousands of newborns every year. These conditions can have devastating consequences if not diagnosed soon after birth. But with early detection and treatment, babies with conditions that may once have led to disability or even death can grow up to be healthy adults. Our role as healthcare providers is vital. It starts with a discussion with the parents, collecting the sample at the correct time, using the correct technique, supplying accurate demographic and specimen collection information, and ensuring prompt shipment of the specimen to the laboratory. We continue to see children every day who, because of prompt diagnosis and medical care, are living proof that newborn screening is a success.